So another whatever. And really, it's just the pussycat took a hat and swam in the basketball. It's just free from the whole logical, make sense type of statements. You see, so I'm expected somehow maybe to say something that's common sense or like whatever, like sentence that makes sense. But it just doesn't make any sense. It neither makes sense nor does it not make any sense. A lot of people make sense. So people just have to say something that's just not in the realm of sense, you know. Just a counteraction, you know. When somebody say, you know, like, don't seek or whatever, it's just a counteraction to seeking. Like, it's just not that one is better than another, you know. That's the freedom. That all the wrong buttons can be pressed and all the right buttons can be pressed. You know, it doesn't have to be a consistency. Yeah. The flamethrower cut through ice and broke my teeth. What am I saying? I don't know. And maybe somebody else comes and he tries to make something out of it. He would say, no, like, the flamethrower expresses the seeking energy, and the teeth was the vibe or whatever that was blocking the understanding. It can be anything, really. You can create an explanation for any bullshit on the road. Like, you can get any bullshit on the road and say that means something. That means that there is some, you know, heavy ass animal here that passed. You know, some horse. This is some horse shit. It must be a horse. Like, you know, like, there must be any explanation, you know, for anything. You know, there's air, and then there must be space. Like, who the fuck told you that? Like, somebody. And these so-called non-dual videos, like, you know, people, whoever is doing it is expected to say consistent things, like maybe like profound, not consistent, like pointing, like profound, that kind of catches something, you know, that wraps around it, you know. But it can be very toxic. You know, I can be very toxic. And the freedom is to be toxic also, to be very toxic. Be very contracted and very non-attractive or whatever. Just so contracted. It's free to be both. So there's a balance potential. There's a potential for balance. Potential. It doesn't need to happen. You know, so I can be in this hole all day, just inside a hole, and like, and it's just, so I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why did the day go inside the hole? And then it's like, okay, it's just what's happening. And it can be so beautiful. I can do many things, and discover many places, and travel, and do this and that, and discover a lot of beautiful things, and do great things in life, and, you know, meet beautiful people, enjoy, and it's just happening. See what's happening, like, it's just contextless, and it's not going in accordance with part of what's happening. You see, so it's not going in accord to this guy. is not going to accord to a specific character or a specific part of the body. Like the heart is not going to according to what the heart wants something and the mind wants something else. All these things, all this energetic play thingy, yeah, it's not going according to any part. The whole is just the whole. It's gonna be itself. The part is gonna be itself. If you're gonna part the whole, then you're gonna see what the part wants. You say, "Oh, I wanted this, but this happened." You say, "Oh, like I felt this, but my mind wanted something else." This part of me wanted something, and many parts wanting stuff, and then what's happening is just what's happening, despite the parts that want and don't want and everything. But there's no parts, or neither is there no uh, like you can say. I even got confused. It's confusing. I get confused. My brain keeps trying to wrap itself around it. So you can say that there's a no part, and you can say that there is a part, that there is no part or a part. It's just jargon, you see. It's just immature. It's immature to keep speaking about it, but it's in a way it's beautiful. You just do it, you know. You just enjoy. Mm. This is real beauty, you know, that this thing knows itself. That this freedom doesn't need to be expressed. Like it's just it's happening that there's like happening or like whatever, there's like energy, whatever, like to express, but it doesn't need to be expressed. It knows itself despite the human being like a portal for it or whatever. This is the freedom. You're ordinary. You figure out that you're just not special. You're just so ordinary, like just sand, just. But still, the freedom is there, and it's like so secret, so hidden, and even if you're new, and like it's just laughing at all this, and it's just you see the humans being themselves, animals being themselves, everybody, yourself being yourself, and it's just so ordinary, and the freedom sometimes feels like it just wants to explode in expression, saying like, I'm here for you. But you see, I would just let this happen. I would just let these people, these stories happen, just as they are, like totally in the story. Like I'm totally in the story. This guy is totally in his story, totally acting the act, and totally being this bird, whatever he is. Nothing special here from the guy to say anything. So it's just it's like, also this is like the last thing. So you can just not watch non-dual videos for a week after this, So it's like also like the love, when you see something so beautiful and it just makes you like it's just mind fucks, just complete. It's more and more mysterious. It's more beautiful, more mysterious, more like how this happened. Going deeper in the mystery, there is nothing to say. You're just like complete awe. Is more mysterious. Like how this happened. They say love is a mystery, like because it's like people are like, what's happening? But as you keep going there, so the love kind of is this layer of mystery that's like seems to be at the heart of everything, you know, it's mysteriousness. Whoever really experienced love, like really deep love, and then silence is like that, the very mysteriousness of love, like the very like, and the more and more it goes like that, okay, and then and then itself doesn't come back, doesn't come, like so and then it doesn't come, so you're like totally mind fucked. You're like, what? Where did I go? It's like, really? It's like the mind fuck is too absolute that no part of you is able to keep up with it and wrap itself around it and say this is it, what it is, you know. So it's like, oh, I say this is love, so mysterious. You're still like experiencing, you're still expressing what it is, you know. This is whatever, you know, and you're enjoying. But here, when it comes to complete mindfuck, it just frees you from this whole being with something, from the then what situation. So you just, it's like you've been like in this thread and there's someone cut the thread and you're just you've been a puppet and then suddenly somebody cut the thread and you're like, what, where did I go, what's happening? I'm not being guided anymore towards an objective, like what's happening? Mindfuck is too total that you never wrap your head around it. You never are able to, you know, speak about it as if it's really something precious, you know. Yeah, this is it. Enjoy your non-dual tour. And yeah, that's it.